Does anyone have a starting point for this deck? Does anyone have a starting point for this deck? Because I don't really want to engineer it myself or have any idea what should it look like. Right. Spike treated one? Yeah, but I don't know about that. I guess I'll look at it again, because I didn't really think about it very much. So this is just a food deck that has one Viscera Seer. We have one Viscera Seer, 4 Samwise, and 4 Cauldron Familiar. Is there a better way to do that? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Is there a better way to do this? I'm thinking. It's really hard to figure this shit out. Yes, I was busy. I didn't feel like responding to that because, like, it's weirdly, like, does it really matter to people if I'm in this event or not? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Alright. I don't know how to build this deck, but we'll try. I kind of feel like maybe the answer is to just have more sack outlets. I don't even know how necessary this thing is, though. Like, maybe it should be more like Pod more than anything else. Or Malera Company or something like that. Instead of being a full-on food deck. But the food engine's kind of powerful, so I don't know. I mean, I just don't know how to figure it out. Alright, in any case... Goose. Is there like... don't know. Just oven. Is there like a card that can tutor for any card type that isn't Wargate? Probably not. I think it's just Wargate. Is there a better way to build this deck? Any thoughts on people disliking double sleeving a competitive REL Magic? I don't have any thoughts on it. It's just, the one thing I will say is that Yori on double sleeving is kind of unpleasant to shuffle. And you're kind of inflicting that on your opponent, but, you know. Like, it's actually really hard to, like, make sure that that's sufficiently randomized, is what I would say. But it's not a big deal. I mean, it's like a small deal. Alright, I guess I could just find the food shell and try it. Even though I think, like, fundamentally, that doesn't really move the needle very much. Would Diabolic Intent work? I think that card's just too bad. Like, I think it's just a bad card. Alright, I don't really want to play the Steel Seekers, but... Alright, Daredevil. Is there another way to make this deck work? I don't know. Let's It's kind of weird. Alright. We'll go with the finale Asmo setup for now. Because I haven't played a food deck in a long time, so it's probably best not to, like, fuck too much with it when I have no idea what's going on, to be fair. %100 bad cards. I guess you're kind of not incorrect, actually, but... Man, I just don't want to play with Steel Seeker. Maybe that's just wrong. Maybe I should just be willing to bite the bullet. Alright, we'll play with Steel Seeker for now, but... Color me skeptical, chat. Color me skeptical. I guess actually Samwise makes Steel Seeker even better. Alright, whatever. Oops. Let me find the list again. Now we have Devastation, Kill a Goose, Springleaf Drum, Witch's Oven. Not sure I believe in these Mark of Asylums. Alright. Oh, Cookbook is the card I need. Is there a way to... God damn. This deck is so tight. Junk food, it's all supposed to be bad. Wow, that's a nice pun. It is a very nice pun. Alright. I don't know. I guess I'll just leave it be. I kind of think you should play more Viscera Seers, but I guess like Steel Seeker sees so many cards as it is that maybe you can just find it when you need it. Although it does seem somewhat... Oh no, I guess you can always finale it back from your graveyard. So I guess that's not a big deal. Alright. Blooming Marsh. Did saw Blooming Marsh earlier, but that's fine. Basic land. 2 force. 2 force. Swamp and a plains. Abs and food? Sure. Does it make infinite mana? No. This is a human, is the primary reason, I believe. Asmo being a human, I think, is the real reason. But also, like... I don't know, I don't think it's a big deal either way. Suppose if the non-human clause wasn't on that, it would probably be a wash. Wait, can Invasion of Korea get from a graveyard? I think it can, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's a wash besides that. Just fine. Right, Overgrown tomb. Temple garden. Godless shrine. Seems really, really hard to beat any deck that... It seems like we accumulate a bunch of stuff that kind of doesn't matter when playing this deck. Like, Urza Saga is doing a lot of lifting in this deck, but I kind of wonder if that's good enough sometimes. It's really hard to beat any deck. I don't know. I think you just hate new stuff, Matt. You hate new stuff more than probably anyone else I know. Can we just put the Grists in the main deck? Can I put like one Grist in the main deck and go like one Steel Seeker? I'm gonna do that. I don't need 4 Steel Seekers. Do need Grist though. Grist is just great. Alright. What else can I do? Should I play Orvar? Is Orvar the best way to do this shit? Well, Haywire Might #1 and Nihil Spellbomb #1 are probably mandatory. Probably don't need Shadow Spear. Pithing Needle seems fine. Grist seems fine. Force of Vigor is like, okay. Is there a scenario where having Altar of Dimension in my deck would be good? Also, is there a Sacrifice Outlet that costs 1 that's an artifact? Probably not. Spike probably would have found it, if I had to guess. Like, 100% Spike would have found it, right? If there was, like, a 1-mana artifact that it's, like, a free sack outlet, repeatable. Cat Oven. Maybe we just go down to 1 oven. Like, why do I need all these ovens, right? What if I just cut 3 ovens? Okay, what if I do this? Cut 3 ovens. Exactly, I think having 1 oven's fine, but having 4 doesn't make sense. Why don't we just play more Viscera Seer? Viscera Seer kind of sucks, obviously, but... maybe you can just Mise more often if you play more Viscera Seers. Three Viscera Seer, 1 Witch's Oven. I feel like there's a card we can play that's not in the deck. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Also, how the fuck do we ever beat, like, a big mana deck with this deck? Viscera Seer sacking Murderous Redcap. Yeah, I've done that a lot in my lifetime. Why do we need a second Boseiju? In this deck specifically. Like, I'm actually a big hater of playing the second channel land in a deck like this, where it's kind of hard, like, it's really easy for your low land deck to get punished by drawing a second legendary land. I don't like main decking Thoughtseize in a deck like this, and I'm not even sure, like, sideboarding Thoughtseize fixes a lot of your problems, because you're such, like, a 1-for-1 deck. Like, all of your cards are low impact. If you introduce Thoughtseize into the game, I think you might just flood out on a bunch of irrelevant cards, you know? But I think it is good to have, like, removal somewhere of some sorts. Maybe not. Maybe Asmo is just good enough at doing everything. I really don't understand the Steel Seeker, I guess. I mean, I understand you see a bunch of cards, but does it matter for you to see a bunch of cards? I don't know. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised by the Steel Seeker, I guess. Although, adding more Steel Seekers while I'm cutting ovens isn't really the best way to go about things, probably. Maybe it's a 2 Viscera Seer sort of situation. Because drawing multiple Seers is really bad. It's probably reasonable to do. What else can you put in this deck that's not embarrassing? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Unearth. I do think Grist is good. Maybe I should just play a bunch of Grist. Grist is, like, just an excellent card. I mean, like, Asmo plus Grist is a bit much, but Grist is kind of just broken. Does Tyvar do anything for us? Probably not, right? Tyvar's like Unearth, but bad in this deck. Well, I guess it kind of does something. Maybe Tyvar's good. Maybe I should just play Singleton Tyvar. So, we can return historic cards from our graveyard to our hand. Is this a historic card? It's legendary, so yeah, right? This is historic. This is historic. Artifacts are historic as well. 6. Is it weird that I kind of feel like you should play Damping Sphere in the sideboard of a deck like this? I want to play Damping Sphere or Soulless Jailer or something. Well, not Soulless Jailer maybe, but Damping Sphere. Tyvar, I'm not sure that Tyvar actually does anything. I was just thinking about it, but... Damping Sphere. I feel like Damping Sphere is better than some of the other cards. Like, is Creativity actually a bad matchup? I mean, it kind of is, I guess. But only the control elements of the Creativity deck seem bad for you. I think the card I would really want in this deck would be Savine's Reclamation, but it's not modern legal. Like, this card would be excellent, I think. Like, this would be the perfect Savine's Reclamation deck, but it's not legal in modern. Like, you could even mill it with your Steel Seeker, so... But, Sylvie. Does Revelark do anything? Maybe Revelark is the secret sauce, actually. Should I sideboard a Revelark, chat? Because you can Revelark back both the Seer and Samwise. And you get a food to... you get a food to jumpstart your combo if there's a familiar in the graveyard. Has anyone actually tried Revelark? There's also the Protean Hulk deck, but I don't know how to build that deck. That deck is way too 5-head for me to build. Right. I'll sideboard a Revelark. It's probably, like, not that unreasonable, frankly. I guess it's kind of unreasonable, but... Right. I do think a deck like this wants to play a bunch of Orvars. Probably, in my opinion, 3. Lark without a clone is pretty weak. Well, did you consider our deck has Viscera, Seer, and Samwise, and we're very likely to have Cat in our graveyard? Like, I understand what you're saying, but context matters a lot, I feel like. Alright, I'm gonna play 3 Orvars, a Revelark, Force of Vigor. Maybe I'll just... I don't know. It's so hard to build this deck. Marker of Silence seems not great, but... Burnt-in Forge Tender is okay. Don't really want Sanctifier Invec because that doesn't do anything. Are there, Matt? Like what? Oh, whoops. Oh, I know that it's actively bad for me. I just didn't feel like explaining it all the way through. Right. That's what happened. Well, it also stops the cat loop. Like, it doesn't do any... Like, in fact, I would expect people to side in Sanctifier Reverse us, which is kind of problematic too. There's not a really... You can't Asmo it either. Return to the ranks? Is that even better when I have Finale of Devastation to my deck? Stomping Ground for Pyrite Spellbomb? That sounds really bad, honestly. Is this really better than Revelark when I have Finale in my deck, Matt? Like, it doesn't seem like it. I think we probably should just accept the L's to Sanctifier, which is kind of saddening, but that's how it be. How does Yawgmoth beat Sanctifier? I guess it just, like, tries to outscale it. Is it possible to sideboard 1 Feasting Troll King as well? It's kind of weird. With a bunch of Sagas. I guess that makes sense. Well, also it's double white, Matt. Like 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 12. You have 12 white sources. I guess you could, like, technically convoke off Samwise, but I don't know. That doesn't seem that easy to me. Alright, I think I'm just going to play 4 Grist in my 75. Like, whereas it's actually pretty easy to cast Revelark if you want to cast Revelark. Alright. We'll play 4 Grist. Should I play a second Spell Bomb? Why is my stream name in all caps in the URL? I don't know. Fucking BuzzFeed. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, right? Like, doesn't the link still work? Alright. I guess second Nighthouse Spellbomb, but... I have a suspicion there's a lot of other cards you should be playing. I just don't know what they are yet. Alright, this deck is relatively cheap. Oh, oops, hit the wrong button. Okay. Support. As usual, shout out to Spike for figuring the deck out, mostly. Just some things I don't quite agree with, but that's okay. It's not always a lot of... You don't always have 100% agreement. Right. Alright, I got a prediction up. I'm just a believer in playing Grist, because I think Grist is just an excellent card in these decks. Maybe it's just too much, like, small ball shit, but, you know, I do believe in it. If everyone just copied Spike, we'd never learn anything. Sort of true, yeah. It's getting kind of humid here. 77 degrees. I'm going to turn my fan on for a bit. I'm gonna leave the plains for now, but I understand where you're at. Need more Carrion Feeder? I kind of like Viscera Seer over Carrion Feeder, because I don't think you actually kill anyone with Carrion Feeder in this deck. Yeah, it's on basic swamp. Well, what do you imagine Carrion Feeder doing in this deck that's better than Viscera Seer? Alright. I'll play one Carrion Feeder. I'll play one of each. Just for science. Oops. Haywire Might. Thank you for saying a card that's already in the deck. There's already one in the sideboard. So not gonna lie, if you just shout cards at me without giving a reason, it's probably not gonna go very well for convincing me to put it in the deck. Stonework Puma. Jesus. People, you all are just losing it. Y'all are just losing it. I swear to God. Well, PH, today is literally the first day that anyone has tried these decks, so the answer is no one fucking knows, I think. I guess it's like okay, it doesn't seem insane. It seems fine if you want to play it. I think it's a lot easier to build one ring decks, actually, personally, but that's a different story. Yeah, I wanted... Well, the One Ring costs too much for me to play today, frankly. That and Bowmasters cost too much today. Frodo BG? Levi, come on. Have some respect for the name of the card. Have some respect, Levi. I just saw that message. I'm tilting off now. Just super, super tilted. I'm not actually that tilted, but I was pretending. I do hope you feel bad. One other sandwich just because. I did not consider it. Okay, maybe we'll play 1x Samwise in the next version just for science. I don't know. Okay, we're not playing that. To the Modern League. Alright, chat. We're playing the namesake card. The namesake card for the namesake account. I'm ready to lose it all. Forever and ever. Okay. Modern absent Samwise food. And draw. Nice. I'm gonna mulligan. Okay. If this is not a keep, I think this deck would be bad then. Alright. I think probably ship a land and keep everything else. We're cooking! Chat, what are we cooking? Sacred Foundry. Don't you dare kill my cookbook, opponent. Don't you fucking do it. Potatoes. I'd be playing around Blood Moon? Maybe, yeah. Probably. Okay. We're just a sack outlet away. I'm just gonna play Steel Seeker this turn. Don't kill it. Don't you kill it. Turn opponent, okay. Bash them, boil them, stick them in a stew. Sure, alright. So, Fetch Shock was kind of loose here. Didn't know my opponent was burned, but... Burned today. Is this dying? Okay, sure. With Bolt suspended, sure. This is probably... I think I should just cash in a bunch of life gain main phase and not risk anything. Like, how do they beat me just, like, casting Healing Salve every turn main phase? Like, I just gained 4 that turn. Eventually they'll run out of cards. Okay, that's their plan, I guess. It's fine. Yes. Alright. Time for some beatdowns, chat. Oh my god, a second cat. Who's gonna win? Cats and Food or Roiling Vortex plus Horizon Lands? Discard cat? Is there a reason to discard cat? Right. I shouldn't auto yield to that. Turn off auto yields. Alright, auto yield to that. Why do the foods mismatch? That's weird. Okay. Another Searing Blaze? Okay. Just gonna hit them for 4. Second cookbook I don't think does very much. Should I just pass with 2 activations up? Probably. That just makes it hard for them to play the game, like then they can't really tap out. Okay. So 8 to 6. I guess if they have 2 more charms, I would lose. kind of hard for me to lose here, I think, actually, but... Yeah, this has to be, like, one of the best matchups for this deck. Like, you're a Witch Oven deck with Samwise, which is, like, also, like, a nail in the coffin if you ever get to sacrifice foods, you know? Okay. Just gonna attack them for 4. So if they Vortex here... Oh, it's his opponent's. Never mind. I misread the card. Okay, I guess I could lose now. Guess I shouldn't have done that. Is there a way to get around things? No, I guess not. Guess I lose if they draw... So playing a blocker beats a creature off the top at least? But does a creature win? It would have to be like creature plus spell, right? And all the spells win anyways? So I guess I'll just say go. Yeah, I shouldn't have tapped my mana. I think that might cost me the game, actually, but... we'll see. We shall see. Okay. That would have been lethal anyways, even without the creature, because you can just prevent me from gaining life. Oh, I guess I have 2 foods. Wait, so if I leave a blocker back, do I win? Maybe I should have oh, I should have left a blocker back. Alright, so I guess I threw like 3 times in a row, but that's fine. Okay. I think probably what I want to do... It might be too bad, but it's kind of good. Actually... okay, actually I've changed my mind. Go... Do I need all 4 Daredevils? Probably in this matchup. Alright, I guess I'll go to 1 Steel Seeker. I don't really believe in Steel Seeker that much. Maybe I should just... well, trying to fob the Roaring Vortex Pitchcast is not great. So, actually, maybe that's just a bad plan. Alright, change my mind. I'll just try to engine them instead. So being on the draw that game was really bad. This hand's pretty good. Also, I didn't draw a Saga or an Asmo last game. Asmo, I think, locks up the game pretty easily. Right. I think this has to be right. Next turn I can go Saga Feeder. They're gonna kill my goose? I hope they do. Okay. It's absolutely fine with me. Could have also played the oven, but I think it's actually better to play the feeder this turn. And we'll see what happens. Searing Blaze? Accept all Searing Blazes. Sure. Sure. Go to Goose. Okay, less nice. Sure, it's fine. We'll keep the oven in case I draw a cat at some point, but... Could I play around Wear Tear from them? Probably. Oh, the Plains is gone? Do I really need white this game? Oh, I should have discarded the Heath instead of the Plains. That was probably loose. Alright, I bet I can win without Plains, is actually what I'm thinking about. Alright. Bet I can win without the Plains. Or white mana, rather. I think, like, just not fetch shocking and giving them, like, a completely free card wins more often than doing the other shit. Okay. I think the Swift Spear is better than the Goblin Guide. Saga for drum gets me it, sure. That's fine. Riftbolt, sure. Do I want the Goose? Do I want Witch's Oven? Probably don't need the Witch's Oven given I have Carrion Feeder, so I will discard the Oven. could fetch for another forest. Should I? Or I could just fetch a tapped land this turn. Guess I'll say go. I kind of wonder if I can play around Deflecting Palm this game. They can kill that, but that's fine. Sure. Mid 8. Good. If they palm, I can just sack that to feeder, so it's fine. Your turn. See what we got. So I'm at 5. And then I can always loop cat through the food token, so it's fine. I think having the blocker is better. Pepper smoke. Yeah, I know. The sack outlets let me play around Deflecting Palm. That's. I think I had mentioned that, right? Right. Any changes? No. So chat, thanks for being here today. Okay, this hand's bananas too. Okay. Cookbook, sure. Drawing this temple garden kind of sucks, but I think what I'm gonna do is just. Do I play the goose and make them burn it? Probably not. Probably should just do this again. I could have played Cookbook that turn, but I think it's actually better to play the feeder this turn. Oh, that's kind of nice. Okay, that's really good. So I think that actually makes me regret not doing the other thing last turn. But it's fine. I'm just gonna set up shop because I know they don't have a land. And I'll just give up on the Saga tokens, and this probably get, like, I don't know, fucking Cauldron Familiar or another cookbook or something. I don't... Maybe I'll want, like, 1 Saga token this game or something, I don't know. It's probably not a big deal. But yeah. I don't play a lot of food decks, and I think it shows. Like, some of that was just kind of like rusty, not thinking it all the way through nonsense. Maybe instead of getting a third cookbook, I actually end up getting like Springleaf Drum in this game, which is kind of wild to think about, but you know, that's how it is. Okay. I'll take 4. Daredevil number 2 doesn't really do anything for me. Okay. Alright, I think they're not actually dead, but effectively dead now. Which is kind of nice. I can just kill all of their creatures with Asmo now, because I have 6 foods. All credits that deck. Well, I haven't played any Modern today besides that. It's kind of funny that it shows you that. Making fun of me? That doesn't really bother me, I'm not gonna lie, but... Not many things bother me, I guess. I mean, obviously some things do. We win! We win, chat. Alright, 1-0 with this deck so far. Will we play against another burn opponent? We'll find out in a second, I suppose. Player of Magic. This hand's... I guess it's a keep, but... Yo, what's with all of the burn decks? Guess fine with that, but... Oh, okay. We can sandbag this Goose now. I don't even really want to play the Goose out. "100% winner." Well, I threw a game. Well, actually, you kind of threw 2 games with the deck so far, Levi, but... Underworld Cookbook. You will love to see that, actually. Burn only league would be bad news for your prediction. Oh, you predicted 2-3 or worse? Yeah, that would be bad news. It would definitely be bad news. Alright, chat. I think it's time to show the opponent why food is so brutal for burn decks. Upstairs, huh? Sure. I'm at 11. You're gonna 11 me off of 3 lands this turn? Probably not. Daredevil's a nice one. Alright, we block here. Cauldron Familiar was born to block. Why is there so much fucking burn today? Kind of crazy to think about. Scare me? Sure. Don't think I ever want to crack this fetch line this game if I had to guess. Alright, that's fine. They do have the suspended, so... Alright. Yes. So we can make and sack, then double block. Be at 12. Good at 9. That sounds good to me. I think I should just sack main phase. Guys would just jump with the Cauldron Familiar. Who gives a fuck? I just want time. If I have enough time, like, I'll drain them for, like, so much, it won't even matter. Or I'll gain, like, so much life, it won't even matter. Really. Are they really mono-red? Kind of crazy if they are. Okay. Do I need a second Steel Seeker in play? Probably not. Alright, we'll just do this instead. Okay. So they're hellbent now, so they can't possibly win. Don't understand what's going on. Oh, I was supposed to keep that. Whoops. Clicked on the wrong thing, but that's fine. Guess I'll just play this out. Like, they have 0 cards in hand. They can't actually win now, I think. Budget burn? Okay. Guess I could lose to that. Sure, it's fine. Okay. Yes. Sure. Need to kill them before they kill me. I'm at 4 now. I guess what I can do is probably just leave up some food tokens. It's not really what you want to do because I can just respond to that. Yes. Okay. Alright. 4-ball you. They appear to be dying, chat. They appear to be dying to my beaters. I'm gonna get them. You're going to get them. I'm at 4. At 3. It's a finale for one's lethal, right? This makes it faster, just is 5 less clicks. Like 5 less iterations through the loop. Okay. Boom, we finally comboed, chat. Alright, like that. Comboed through versus burn that pointed all of the burn spells at my face, but this deck's really good at not dying to that sort of shit. Probably this is what this deck is best at. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Alright, they figured out that was a loop. Finally. How does combo work? Alright, when Samwise Gamgee comes into play, you make... Or when Cauldron Familiar comes into play, you make a food. Then you sack it. You sack it to Viscera, Seer, or Carrion feeder, so it ends up in your graveyard. Then you bring it back using the food that you got. So they take infinite drains. Actually, I decided to need all of these. This is probably not good enough. I'm just gonna mulligan, which is fine. This is probably good enough. I'm just gonna ship Finale, actually. Keep myself efficient this game. Was match 1? Boros burn. And this match is mono red burn, so it's kind of funny. I don't know what the fuck is going on, honestly. It's just been burns for days, NJ 5030. Alright, I think I'm gonna play this out. DRC burn, yeah. I think burn's just a good matchup for this deck, obviously. Like, it's kind of hard for them to deal actual enough damage to you, but it's probably closer than you might think. I think probably the key to the matchup is not to like aggressively fetch. Ooh, Searing Blood. See that? Spike Fuel Hazard? Well, if they had Spike Fuel Hazard, I guess I would be gotten, but you know, that's fine. I don't think they can really beat this setup, honestly. Sure, I'll take one. They killing my goose? Nope. I think I'm fine to bring it back. If they have another searing effect, obviously it kind of sucks, but it's fine. Actually, probably shouldn't have done this. Oh. That's fine. Yeah, no, I was supposed to, but this ended up better for me, I think, actually. Because now I know Sam is safe. The question is, do I want to discard something this turn? I guess I'll discard Cookbook number 2. And then I'll see what I draw, and I can reassess. Yeah, I should have gotten the extra food. I think that was really bad, actually, but I guess they did skull crack me. Is this right? I'll be at 9, but they still have a creature hitting me? Maybe that's okay, actually. Okay, I think that's actually okay. Now I'll just block with my Cauldron Familiar and say go. I'm basically taking every safe gain 3 I can. Mostly because, like, if you just gain 3 a bunch versus their deck that is only deal 3s, you're probably going to win when they, like, flood out or whatever. Alright, chat. Everyone having a good Tuesday so far? I'm having a pretty good one so far, actually. Didn't attack. Alright, I guess I'll fetch. Probably Overgrown Tomb is best. It's Tuesday. Yeah, it is Tuesday. Alright, that's a good one. I'm gonna just say go. Looks like they might be flooded out. Just pure, sure. Still gonna block one. Skewer me. Okay. Okay. Don't want to discard that. Don't want to return that yet. I draw. It's kind of good too, actually. I think it's better to do this probably. No. Yes. Alright. Gain 3 main phase. And return that. Alright. We're at 8. We have a bunch of blockers. Life's looking good. How does Burn ever beat Ice Crunch after what's healing self? Who the fuck knows, chat? Who knows? That's fine. float. Didn't even need to make the things. No, it's fine. Guess I'll do this for one again and see if they're dead. I can get Carrion feeder, so it's like hard for them to interrupt it. Skullcrack me? Sure. I guess if they have a burn spell, they could just always kill Sam. I don't think they can really have anything. Right. Well, they only have one card and I have 2 cats, so it doesn't really work. Because I can just combo in response. Boom. We're 2-0 chat. We've only played against Burn. Only Burn. All the time. Alright. I'm going to take a quick 3-minute break. Thanks for everyone being here. If you want to support the stream, hit that follow button. That's free to do. If you really want to support the stream, consider using a Twitch Prime sub. If you have Amazon, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. You get 1 free use per month. Consider using it here. I'll be right back in 3 minutes. Thanks for being here. Alright, I'm back. We're 2-0. Let's see if we can continue the hot streak. Because we've literally played against 2 burn decks, though. Two versus burn. Last seen generic Ragavan, huh? Yeah, this is pretty good hand versus generic Ragavan. Pug face. Do you think they have a dog? Do you think they have a pug? Any pug lovers in chat? Actually, maybe I should have... Oh, it's fucking Belcher. Oh, I'm dead. Unless if I find my combo kill by the time they kill me with Belcher, but probably... Oh, fuck. I was supposed to return it. Right. I got distracted. Yeah, no, my plan was to return it, and I just, like, clicked through it. Maybe they aren't Belcher somehow, but it awfully looks like Belcher. Oh, it's oops all spells, I guess. Okay. So if I draw Samwise, I can kill them. I was supposed to return again. Whoops. Just like fucking it up. Alright. Probably can't beat them in time. Maybe they don't have the thing, but they probably do. Tragedy ensues. Okay. I'm checking to see if I can somehow gain enough life to survive this. Doesn't look like it. No, it's okay. It's fine. It, like, honestly, like, this matchup is probably so bad in game 1 it doesn't fucking matter. NJ. Like, it is what it is. Dude, do you know that our opponent... Do you know this opponent? Like, IRL or something? Oh, you also know them? Cool. I mean, like... I have these Damping Spheres, which don't do anything either. I have Nihil Spell Bomb, I have Pithing Needle. I have Haywire Might. I have Force of Vigor. Right, Tedge. Yeah, I know. I saw the Belchers. I looked at what got revealed. Right, these can go. I think maybe Asmo's the weakest part of the deck versus my opponent, but you can get to certain points where you have if you have enough Asmos, you can probably win. Or enough food plus Asmo that you can win. Do I want Fav? Buys a turn if you kill a Talisman? Probably not. I don't know. I mean, yeah, but I only have 4 Finale and the Mulligan button to find the combo, right? Not a lot of ways, frankly. I'm gonna see if other people are playing this deck right now still. They are, it seems. Okay. So I have turn 3 combo. Guess we'll see if that's good enough. If turn 3 combo's not good enough, then I don't know, like... I like how the combo doesn't even target, so like, some people might side in like something weird like Leyline Sanctity, but that doesn't do jack shit versus you. Alright, they're going to 5. Lost game 1. Four. Cool. You have to refresh. Like, the Mox Shield thing doesn't work if you're there before the stream starts, and I, I changed the deck in the middle of the stream. I don't know why. Like, that's... It's kind of awkward, but I don't know, like, what to do about it. Did you refresh this? Oh, no. Actually, sorry. I know what happened. Give me a sec. Okay. Sorry about that. I actually know what happened. Okay. Should be up now after refreshing. Okay. Bang. Did it auto-update, or did you have to refresh? Okay, Pentad Prism? Sure. Delayed Halfling? I don't think it does much in the deck. Okay. I got a turn 3 win. They got a turn 3 win. Alright, game 3. Let's see if I can get a turn 3 win. Oh, I guess it taps for colorless, maybe, but it seems a lot better in Yogg for sure. I think I'm gonna have these on the draw to like steal a turn. But that's like literally the only thing it does. Alright, I'm gonna cut the Steel Seekers. I think it's like... I mean, I guess they are green cards, but... Maybe the Halfling's good, actually, then I'm thinking about it more, but I'm not sure. Yeah, in Yogg, just having spare bodies lying around, I think is really fucking good. Like, that's how it kind of just works, you know? Okay, this is fine. I think I'm just gonna ship the Asmo. I could ship a land, actually. Maybe shipping land's better. Alright, 5. That doesn't do anything. This combo doesn't... Oh, it shuts that off. Never mind. It does do something. Okay. Kind of problematic. Oh, fuck, I just fetched the wrong land. Oh, that's really bad. Or whatever. It's really bad. Am I gonna be dead next turn? Maybe. Maybe it's just a Belcher go. I'm hoping it's a Belcher go, but obviously I think I'm probably dead. I don't have a green card for this, sadly. This would have been really nice. Alright. Hoping for Belcher go, I guess. Oh, target myself, draw a card, hope to hit a green card? Yeah, that's better. God dang it. Maybe they sided out of their combo. They have the third artifact for Salvage Titan in the Pentad Prism. No, I think my goose is cooked, I think. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 Vengevines. Oh well. I mean, this matchup seems fucking heinous. Maybe I sided out too many green cards. Maybe I was supposed to leave some green cards in over Asmos? Alright. I'll see if the top card is a green card, I'll be sad. Does that do it? No, doesn't do it, sadly. Okay, I guess I would have lost anyways. No, I think maybe I should have had less Asmos and more green cards in my deck, actually, for the Force of Vigors. That was probably the punt. So V. Alright, we're gonna play against another burn player. This is fine. This is our Saga hand more than anything else. Green won't do anything to win. I mean, I guess maybe. Nice painless mana base. You love to see it. Very painless. Oh, is it scam? Oh, it's hammer? Okay. If it's hammer, I wish this had been an overgrown tomb then, I guess. Sure. Get that out. Yeah, maybe I should have just fetched Overgrown Tomb. Was he the Samwises? I bought 4 foil ones for 7 tickets apiece. That was easy. Now, don't ask me about the One Ring or Bowmaster because I have no idea. Those are probably way harder, if I had to guess. Alright, let's hammer. White hammer. Yeah, you can buy the bundles. I didn't want the rest of the cards in those bundles, I think, so it was like whatever, you know. Do I want to spend a food to get familiar and a blocker? Probably. That's just safer, I think. Asmo's like almost game winning, I think. Alright, so I guess they're Azorius probably. It's probably Azorius. Right, they have Stone Forge for hammer. Actually, what I probably should do is just make another food and not even make a token. Go get Cookbook, discard Cauldron Familiar to Cookbook, and play Asmo. Okay. This is probably better. So they have 2 hammers kind of play around it. I think this is like effective checkmate if I just machine gun all of their stuff down and leave Grist in my hand, right? Maybe I should leave the Seer? Is leaving the Seer or Grist better? Maybe leaving the Seer is better because it lets me draw Samwise to kill my opponent. Yeah, sure. God, Asmo is kind of a fucked up card versus, like, these creature decks. I'd forgotten this. Oh, actually, maybe this was a slight mistake. Yeah, now they could sneak one through. I was supposed to just leave the last creature, right. That was a mistake. Right. Will it matter? I hope it doesn't matter. Right. I guess if they have Hammer plus Shadow Spear, I die now. When I could have prevented this by not doing what I did. Yeah, that was just sloppy. I was thinking at the time preventing them the mana is better, but I should have not done that. You know. That's how it be sometimes, I guess. Alright, time to sack Viscera's here to Stoneforge. Oh, they didn't even want to do that. Alright, do I want to scry? Probably. Convenient. Okay, guess I'll kill my opponent. I guess I can't yet. Which is kind of awkward. Was there a way to avoid this? I don't know. Probably, actually, but we'll just say go and hope they don't draw anything good. Problem is now, if they have Cauldron Complete, I guess I die. Cauldron Complete or Shadow Spear, I lose. I am dead. Wait, can I block it with enough stuff? Oh, they didn't move it? Because if they have like fucking a million hammers, I die anyways. Sub G goggles. So Samwise plus Cauldron Familiar plus Sack Outlet is infinite life loss. Okay, so they had 2 hammers. I see. Yeah, I threw this game. This game should have been really easy instead it was... Oh, make a food? I should have made a food. Okay. Yeah, you're right. The answer is I threw. Because I'm bad. Right. Hello, it's been a while. The most important card is Asmo in this matchup. I think all my other... Maybe I can cut one Steel Seeker. Sand doesn't do anything. I guess this is like reluctant keep. Like, having Asmo that game plus all this food should have been, like, a pretty easy win. Like, it's just kind of awful that I threw instead. Okay. Alright. This is probably the best way for me to get things going. Let's see, go. Putting a second goose out off the first goose doesn't really do much. You just, like, get another goose into play, but that's, like, kind of irrelevant. I guess the one thing it does is that I get another... I get, like, a Steel Seeker look, but that's fine. Is it time for Cauldron? It might be a Cauldron game for them, I guess. Colossus Hammer. Nope, it's a Colossus Hammer game for them. The other reason to keep the goose in hand is actually I have 3 Force of Vigor in my deck, so that would be a nice payoff for not playing it off, obviously. Does it matter which land I get? Not really. Right. So you can go. Let's see if they have Aid Hammer. They have a Saga of their own. Ornithopter, sure. So, theoretically, if I had a removal spell here, you would get punished for this, because I could just kill the Paladin now. But I guess a removal spell could always kill one of these artifacts, so it's kind of whatever. Alright, let's see if we should block. Hell, I might even mill a cat, I guess, to block with instead. I guess I think I am actually gonna... I think I actually am gonna jump with this. I don't think it does enough. Okay. I think I'm just gonna get Haywire Might and kill that with the Might. Well, maybe I should have blocked first, actually. Probably should have. Yeah, block kill is probably slightly more precise. Alright, they have 3 cards. Let's hope I'm fine after this. Alright, so they have Haywire Might in their deck as well. Second Saga's bad for me. Okay. It's bad for me too. I know my top card's not that good. Can't really kill all of their stuff, sadly. Alright, guess I have to take and just hope somehow I can get out of this. I don't even know what a winning game looks like anymore, because they'll eventually get Shadow Spear off of that Saga. Okay. Can't pay 11. I think I have to get lucky to win, I think. Like, I need to find the cat as well. I think that means I'm checkmated, but we'll see, I guess. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked that one. I think that one was supposed to stay on top, and I should have just shuffled and found a different card. The Steel Seeker interface kind of confuses me, is what's actually happening. Okay, you win. That was tragic. I don't think I played that match very well, but, you know. Like, the first game, definitely, the deck delivered. That game, like, it was kind of looser, and it didn't really work out, but, you know. That's how it be sometimes, chat. That's how it be. Alright, let's see if we can redeem the 3-2. Yeah, this hand's pretty good. Don't have a Daredevil yet, but that's fine. Just need one more burn opponent. Yeah, Burn's definitely the best matchup for this deck by a lot. Kind of funny to think about. Ah, it's Merfolk, so my Sagas aren't safe either. Sure. This is where having Grist is nice. Grist is like pretty good versus Merfolk. Obviously, like, I think inherently the matchup's probably not so good unless if you get Asmo going. Like, Asmo is probably the most important card again. Alright, I think this basic plains has to go. It's just so bad. Okay, good. My Saga is safe. But my force is not safe. Alright. That's all I got. That's all I got, chat. Can't cast anything because this is an island, not a forest. Maybe they don't have anything good. It changes the name. There's no flood counter. Like, it literally doesn't put a flood counter on it. Didn't find that one, huh? Graveyard. Do you think they have Merfolk Trickster, chat? They don't have a Lord, because if they had a Lord, they would have killed... They would have, like, dealt me 2 more damage. So it's probably Merfolk Trickster. What is this? Sylvian of something in Sky? Sure. Lord 1. Sure. I don't think Grist is going to be good enough anymore this game. I guess I can do it the other order first. This is a matchup where Shadow Spear is generally pretty good, honestly, but I guess I can discard that instead. I think this is a Springleaf Drum game, if I had to guess. I want that one on top. I should have tapped the Steel Seeker, actually. Whatever. Now we are cooking. What's up, Lamp Gain? Thanks for being here. I'm busy thinking because I don't know how to play this deck 100%. And you can tell. You can honestly tell. Which is fine. So my opponent might be flooded, honestly. Alright, well, I'm gonna block with my 5/5. Oh, I see. Okay. Guess it's like a free attack for them. That's weird. Anti, cat hate, I guess. That's fine. No. Alright. Got any hyperbole about the cards? Yeah, Samwise is Gamgee, aka GG. Oh, did you want more than that? Oh, I don't have any more exaggeration besides that left in me. Alright. We're looking for a land this turn. Well, that kills my opponent next turn. I draw it this turn somehow. I guess not. Oh, wait. No, I'll have a second green off. No, I already have this Ringwave Drum in play. I guess I was supposed to bin it then. Oh no, I can use Asmo to kill that. Okay, so I should leave it. It's fine. Oh, wait, that shuffles away my cookbook. I guess I can just not search. I could just click no. That's fine. Okay, they conceded to Asmo. Very funny shit going on there. Alright, should I side this in versus the Merfolk deck? Because it gets the bonuses from Lord of Atlantis? Probably not. Can I cut Witch's Oven? I guess, like, Finale is not so good versus Mistcaller. Actually, maybe the Might doesn't... Well, Might doesn't actually do much. What do you want me to needle? Mistcaller, I guess? Maybe that's okay, actually. Maybe I don't want to Grist. I don't think you need to worry about Mutavault very much. I think you dying to their lords is a symptom, not the root cause. But I could be wrong. Alright, I'll leave in one Grist. I'll put the Witch's Oven back in. Kind of just annoys them just enough. Gonna keep and hope I draw a cookbook. Or something somewhere like that. It's actually a good draw, I think, yeah. Tide Shaper. Chalice on one. Subtlety? You want to subtlety that? I'll put it on the bottom, I swear. Okay. It says 0 mana cost, right? Okay, but it's hard for me to discard cards with this in play without Urza's Saga. Yeah, that is my plan, but that's assuming this resolves, which is not that high likelihood. I guess I could have cast it last turn, actually. Maybe I should have done that. Would they even keep in fun? I don't know. People do weird shit when they play Merfolk, so who the fuck knows? I honestly cannot tell you if they have it or not. Okay, I don't think they have anything. I don't know why they trickstered my fucking Gilded Goose when I can just flip mana in response. Gonna make me click a bunch of times? Alright. Boom. 3-2, chat. I guess I'll open the one chest for the person who wanted open all +1. Wait, can I even open it? There we go. We'll open. What we get? Nothing good. Gimli, counter of kills. Did Gimli count the kills in the movie? I don't fucking know. That's weird shit to me. "43 kills? Alright. This Plains has to fucking go. 43 kills versus Legolas's 42, but only orcs. Sure, I mean... Castle on Breath is not worth anything. Like, why would it be? Alright, I think I'm gonna just cut this for another fucking Temple Garden. Well, actually, having Plains versus Burn is super nice, but that's, like, about it. Anything else? Revelwork was not relevant. It's probably just bad. Can we play Bone Shards? Doesn't... Like, it seems like you actually run out of cards too often to play Bone Shards. Obviously, if you're like full engines online, you don't run out of any cards because you have the Oval Chase nonsense going on, you know? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. What reasonable cards can I put into this deck that I'm not playing already? This is a real question. Prismatic Ending and sideboard? That's actually probably better than some of these other cards. Alright. Well, sort of. It's kind of hard to just have like a small amount of like little removal, but... Thoughtseize? I don't really like Thoughtseize in this type of deck, because like what happens is all of your cards are like small ball, like 1-for-1, like low impact cards. So if you sideboard in Thoughtseize, like you have to dilute your engine first off, and then like you just end up with like kind of like an awkward deck in a lot of ways. I mean, obviously there are matchups where Thoughtseize would be good, but I think it's mostly just not great if I had to guess. Unearth seems interesting. So the thing is, and that didn't come up for us, is I don't really like Unearth. Finale is great. I don't know about Steelseeker. My suspicion is Steelseeker is better than it looks, but I don't really understand why there are 4 copies of this card in our deck. I mean, they do scale in multiples, I guess, but I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's not my favorite card, I guess, is what I would say. I am gonna play, like, a portion of another league with this deck. Pithing Needle is one good reason, and someone did point out that there are situations where Carrion Feeder is better to just, like, threaten their Planeswalkers and survive Ren 6 or whatever. So I think splitting 1-1 is absolutely fine. I don't know which one's better. It's possible that neither of them are superior to the other, you know? Probably should not play this Revel Arc. I don't know. It's just... I don't know how to think about this shit right now. Oh, did I sell the Nissa, actually? The fuck is this card? Why do I have this? Oh, I sold the other Nissa. Why not play more? It says non-human on it, Gershi, which... One of the main reasons to play Finale is so you can Finale for Asmo. Like, the honestly primary usage of Finale is to go get Asmo in a lot of the creature matchups. But, obviously, like, getting these cards does matter. I don't think playing more copies of a clunky card like this is actually good. My actual suspicion is one of the key things with Steelseeker is, like, you just scry to, like, your missing combo piece in a lot of games. Like, whether it be Samwise, or Carrion Feeder, or Cauldron Familiar, or, like, the Viscera Seer. Like, my suspicion is this is, like, a weird sort of, I don't know, what's the correct way of putting it? Like, card filterer in this deck. So, like, probably for that reason, you probably shouldn't cut it, but it is awkward in a lot of ways. Dumping cats and dumping daredevils is good. I don't know if the Witch's Oven is good or necessary, but there's probably some situations where having the first oven is, like, just too good to ignore. The first version had 4, and I just think that's way too many ovens. Like, you can't really kill people in Legacy with oven shit, you know? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to figure out other cards you can add. Grist has been okay. I generally like Grist in these decks. You have a lot of like shitty creatures you can sack to it. Also, it's like an alternative win con, which is not irrelevant, and it also mills daredevils and cats. So I think just playing Grist in the main is good. It's just a good card, like which is kind of important for these decks, because the deck doesn't play that many like canonically good cards in it. It just has like a bunch of like, I don't know, cards that don't do that much, honestly. So I'm a big fan of Grist in these decks. Maybe a Yogg. I think once you try to put Yogg in the deck, you're getting to his point where you should just play Yawgmoth. Probably. I don't know. I consider Shieldred, but Shieldred I don't think is good enough in this style of deck. Really, it would be nice if there were cards that were like 1, 2, or 3 that were like really good to tutor up. And I would just play a bunch more of those, like either in main or sideboard. But I don't know. I just didn't find enough of them to do that sort of stuff. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. There must be a way to improve this shit that I'm not thinking about. Or that I haven't discovered. The little squirrely boy? Ravenous squirrel? Is that what you mean, Nonus _? Just jam 4 Fiend Artisan. I don't think Fiend Artisan's that good in this deck, but could be wrong. Now he's only answered, but endurance is just good. Is endurance that good? Like, it's okay. Honestly, I think your living end matchup is fine because you can just like discard all of your creatures to cookbook, which is kind of funny. Like, when I played against living end, sorry, I played living end recently and played against cookbook decks, and it was so unpleasant. Like, you just couldn't win if they knew what they were doing. They just like put like a bunch of creatures in the graveyard and you would fucking die. Ravenous Squirrel. I don't really think it's where you want to be. Alright. Gaddock Teague. It blanks Binding and Creativity. I don't think that's how you want to approach the matchup. My suspicion is Teague is not very good versus Creativity, honestly, but, you know. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna run a quick ad break. If people want to suggest cards, feel free to do so. I'll be right back in 3 minutes. Feel free to suggest cards. Ramuat Excavator gives Saga recursion. I don't think you need that, no. Costs... I mean, I guess I did say 3 or less, but I think that's a little bit too much. I'm looking at old, like, Moira Company lists to see what they used to play. The cards used to kind of suck, didn't they? I had Urza of Pontiff before. That's a blast from the past. I had Urza of Pontiff, like 3 Viscera Seers in my deck, bunch of Kitchen Finks, and a Red Cap, of course. Well, that's a long time ago. Holy moly. There was another Grand Prix I played where I played this deck. I'm trying to remember. San Antonio, I think. What the fuck did I play in that deck? Been a while. San Antonio. Where the fuck is it? Is Academy Manufacturer not worth it? Probably not. I think that's just a different deck. Like, the problem with Academy Manufacturer, I think generally speaking, is it's hard to use all of the tokens you get off of it with unless you play Urza. I mean, that obviously doesn't make it a complete deal breaker, but I think it's mostly just not good enough. Alright, San Antonio. I'm still looking for cards. Pod. Oh, I believe if you got to play with Birthing Pod nowadays, the deck would look a lot different. I'm trying to find the deck I played in San Antonio. Yeah, I don't know. Toolboxing is... No, Tireless Tracker, no. Spellskite, no. Oh man, this Grand Prix I played 4 Scholars in my 75, now I remember. But... shit has not aged very well. I don't know. There's like... weirdly, there's not a lot of room to do the shit. Oh, did I pay out the prediction? I didn't. 1 person bet on 3-2 at like insane odds. Yeah, the problem is I think you just don't have a lot of room. Wow, Manitoid is channel point rich. What a nice speculative bet. Old bullets are just worse than cards printed from the last 3 or 4 years. That's probably true. But the problem is there's like not a lot of bullets printed in the last 3 or 4 years, right? It's the actual problem. I don't know. Random pithing little haywire might in the main. I'm not sure you need to do that in game 1, really. I think in game 1 you're probably just better off ignoring your opponent and hope you come. Oh, the Damping Sphere should go. No, I just put them in last second because I'm just like... well, I moved a Grist to the main and something else got cut. And I kind of feel like Damping Sphere is like the way you could theoretically beat Tron. Like Damping Sphere plus like a Saga fast draw and kill them or something like that. But it's probably just not worth doing that shit. I don't know. Who can say? One nice thing about Actually, leyline decks in game 1. What's a leyline deck in game 1? I don't know. Like, I understand it's fetchable 8 ways. I just think there is a cost to putting a card in your deck. You know. I think I'm going to disagree with you about having Haywire Might inverse Rhinos nowadays as well. Is there a Coco version? So that's what I was thinking about. The problem is, I think the, like, Saga artifacty stuff eats too much space. But there's maybe a version without, like, Asmo, Cookbook, Saga. But then, like, the problem I have with that deck is I think you're just bad versus all of the grindy decks. Like the Fury Ran 6 shit becomes a lot more annoying for you, you know? That's why I wanted to play Revel Arc, actually, but it didn't come up yet. It's possible that this card is also bad, like, frankly, you know? I'm just looking for other cards to play in this sort of deck, and there's, like, not really that many you can. Which is kind of weird. Like, okay, Modern Golgari Food. Scurry Oak plus Rosie as well, and the other combo. I'm not sure adding more combos to your deck makes it better versus like Fury, Solitude, Ren actually, but I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to figure that stuff out, I guess. Well, yes, I copied Spike's deck to begin with. I think being linear is probably where you want to be at in game 1. Lack of plan B? Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's... Like, I don't know. Do you actually need a plan B besides Saga? That's the real question. I'm looking at other lists. Alright. No, Boros Boss, I went over this. Invasion of Ikoria can't find this card, and I think that's a big game breaker. Like a deal breaker for the battle. Like, that I think really, like, is not a good idea for that reason, because Invasion of Ikoria is not human on it. And I think Asmo is, like, one of the better things that this deck is doing, because you get to, like, crush all of the, like, small creature decks for that reason. People have, like, sideboard endurances, like Fatal Push, Engineered Explosives. Can't really imagine ever wanting explosives in this deck. Like, it's kind of weird. Trail of Crumbs seems bad. This person has Kozilek. This person has Grafdigger's Cage. Normally, like, I think the cage would be reasonable, except this version of the deck doesn't want to do that. Hearse, I guess is like kind of okay, but probably it's like a little bit too low impact for my taste, I think. I'm kind of just looking for a hammer of sorts. Maybe the card I want just doesn't exist. Whoa, this person has Fiend... Wait, this person has Fiend Artisan in their deck. Okay, what if I would play Fiend Artisan ×1? What card are we looking for? I don't know, something better than the cards that are currently in the deck. Alright, I guess I'll put one Fiend Artisan in my deck and see if it's actually good. I'll cut one Grist for one Fiend Artisan in the main. Maybe I should just, like, jam a bunch of Fiend Artisans and see if they're actually good. But the one real problem with that is, if you ever get a Fiend Artisan round 6, the game's just over on the spot. Like, it's just... It's so bad for you. Alright. Maybe I'll sideboard one Endurance, chat. I don't know. We're just in the science phase still, which is fine. That's, like, a fine place to be at. Right. One Endurance, one Fiend Artisan. Your deck is set up to already cast Finale of Devastation, so I don't really buy that argument. It's designed to cast Finale of Devastation and Grist, so it's kind of like... I don't think that's like a valid criticism of Fiend Artisan. Especially if there's only one in the deck. Oh, let me shrink that. Wait, I was going to shrink it, but... Alright. One Yavimaya? You could... I kind of, like, prefer having the second forest over it because it's fetchable, but it's not unreasonable to play one Yavimaya if you're afraid of it. I don't think it's actually a real worry, though. No, I think I'm just gonna leave it, but I see where you're at. Right. Decks. We still have the Revel Arc. Alright. Well, the Oops person we lost to had a trophy. Okay. Well, cool for them. Alright, okay, I don't know how many matches I'll play. I guess we'll go round by round. Yeah, it's not great. Maybe it's, like, wrong to play the planes. I don't know. It's... I was thinking about it a lot, and I just don't have an answer. Well, prediction up for round 1 of the new league. Living End? Alright, if it's actually Living End, Cookbook matters the most. The sand's generally not very good, so we'll mulligan. Sand's also bad. I think I'll keep these and hope it works out, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. There's obviously a lot of ways to build the deck. I'm not claiming that I'm going to be right about everything. In fact, I'll probably be wrong about a lot of things, you know? It appears to be tanking. It's probably not Living End off of Wooded Foothills, if I had to guess. Right. Well. Probably Creativity off of Foothills, if I had to guess. Looks like Creativity or like 4C. One of the two decks. Alright, getting Creativity vibes. Chat. Okay. Don't have a great plan. I think this matchup is probably not great if I had to guess, but... Oh, I should have fetched... Wait, no, there was no land I could have fetched that gives me... I guess I can just wait on the finale, is the reality, but... Wait, is that dead too? They have 2 bolts already. Probably gonna lose. Probably both. Most of my hands will lose if they just have 2 bolts in their opener. Here's sure. Land. Sure. We got Seeker. I think it's just better to play Grist this turn, probably still. And the next turn, if I draw... I guess it depends a lot on what I draw, really. But Springleaf Drum was milled. I'm getting Archoned. Singular Archon's fine, I can beat that, but... I have some issues next turn if they double Archon us with Bitter Reunion as well. Well, I guess they have to choose, but... Sure. Don't think blocking there does much. Carrion feeder. I think Questing Beast is just not aged well as a magic card, really. I don't think it does anything, no. Like, there's a significant difference between Green Sun for 4 and Finale for 4. That's like 5 or 6. I actually don't think, like, even if Green Sun Zenith were legal in this format, you would ever put Questing Beast in your Green Sun Zenith deck, if I had to guess. Spell Pierce and Teferi, huh? See you later. I will double block, I guess. Questing Beast plus Maze is cute? How so? Like, you could always attack with Knight of the Reliquary and then maze your own creature and end of combat step. Or, I guess maybe I don't understand what you're saying. I suppose. Alright, we can lose this game. This matchup seems not very good. I had to guess. Alright. I only want these. We want Grist, which is Odin can probably go. Don't think I actually want Grist, but... Seems really hard to combo them. So perhaps I should just shave down on that, like cut one Samwise. I'll try a Revel Arc here. I think secretly Revel Arc might actually be pretty good versus them. Actually, I can shave 2 Asmos probably. Don't think it's that important versus them either. But maybe that's wrong. Morgan. Guess I reluctantly keep and ship the Asmo. Well, if I don't draw a land, this game's going to be really hard. Specifically, if I don't draw a fetch, it's going to be really hard. I guess, like, Godless Shrine would be acceptable, but a fetch would be preferred. We're in 6, huh? Sure. Alright, I'm dead, probably. Maybe I should have went to 5, actually, but... I feel like I can't win on 5 versus that deck, really. There goes that match. Waste of time. Alright. I mean, obviously that game was not competitive, but... Arena's still broken? No idea, sorry. We're on the Boomer client, playing a Boomer format known as Modern. With 4 Samwise Gamgee You could also play on the Boomer Fight, yeah. You know, you can play whatever your heart desires in Nefet. I guess you can't play Arena if that's what your heart desires, but you can play whatever else your heart desires. Cool of them to name a card after my MTGO account. Yeah, that's fucking weird, isn't it? I really thought I could get more people to come to his stream with this quick big title, but I guess it didn't really work very well. Did not work that well. It's a good stream title. Yeah, the problem is just, in general, streaming is so saturated. Like, there's 9,000 people that people can watch. So it's just too hard. The title was confusing, TBH? Why was it confusing? You do have 9,000 tabs open? Yo, I was at someone's house and I saw their desktop and it just had like, there were like 12,000 tabs. I'm just like, the fuck? How do people use like a browser like that? It was like so baffling to me. I don't understand. You're a tab minimalist? Let's see. Yes. Alright. Different hand. This is disheartening. The only reason to have a lot of tabs, I think, is if you have to consult, like, 6 different, like... What's the best way of putting it? That's for Sentinel. Like that. Okay. The bottom of land, so fetching a land out is, like, even. Don't really want to give them a card off of Witch's Oven. Okay, yeah, P-Mega, that's an acceptable way of doing it. Referencing a bunch of different papers is, like, the most acceptable reason to have, like, 1,000,000 tabs, in my opinion. But, you know. But also, if someone has 10,000 tabs and you feel like I was attacking you, don't take it personally. Looks like hammer. That means that Pure is still Paladin next turn. Unfortunately. Maybe they don't have the Paladin. Maybe they don't have the second white source for Paladin, actually. What's a tab? I don't know. It's that key you have on your keyboard. Someone just accused me of having waited a long time for this. They don't actually know me that well, if that's the accusation. Alright. Alright, we will pay. Sentinel. How does my opponent only have one fucking card? I'm just gonna die to the constructs though, unless I draw something good. Did they... We both went to 6, but All their shit's in play. How many people do that? I don't know. It's so hard to figure that shit out. Double clicked on links her entire life? Holy shit. Wow. We're just getting so many good stories tonight, chat. That was Spear. Alright. It's probably gonna be good enough to beat me, honestly. Unless I draw something really good. Alright, we're out of here. Was not even close to winning. Fortunately, we have some real bangers. So I want all of these. Question is, it eats up so much space. Do I actually need to combo them to win? I guess if they have like Pithing Needle, I probably do. Which is oven can go. Question is, what else am I allowed to cut? It's like kind of difficult to figure that out. I think Final Shaman has not aged well as a magic card. I'm not even sure if Fiend Artisan's good enough for this deck, but I'm trying it for science, you know. You can say. Maybe I'll shave one because it doesn't die very often in the matchup. This deck. Oh, I went 3-2 in the first league, and I'm 0-1 in this league, and maybe about to be 0-2. I started with Spike's list and then changed a few things that I didn't necessarily agree with, but who knows? Maybe I'm the lunatic. Alright, actually, I don't think I'll ever have time to activate Fiend Artisan versus Hammer. You know. I keep drawing hands that don't really work very well together. I'm gonna keep this hand. Yeah, I mentioned Tyvor during the first deck build, and I wasn't sure about it, but I don't think it's great. We're gonna get Temple Guard and then play Samwise. Yeah, but I don't know. It kind of feels like I'm just gonna fucking die to Hammer here. But who can say? Guess I could FOV them. Is that better than just trying to get my game plan going? Probably not. Alright, guess I'll see if I draw Cat or something else next turn. And I can always just like Finale for 1/3 of the combo. Probably I'm supposed to Finale for a Sack Outlet, because that's not the scarce resource in my deck. Just kill their mana. I don't think killing their mana actually makes you win more often. I actually genuinely believe that. Like, I think I need the finale to win, frankly. Because this is going to be a low resource game for me, not a high resource game, you know? Are they going to needle Viscera Seer or needle Urza Saga? The tragic thing is, if they even had, like, Sanctifier Infect, that would probably be good enough to stop me from comboing. Alright. Sure. Oh, they did needle Saga. Interesting. Okay. Well, this is kind of tragic. Can I draw a Viscera Seer, chat? I'm gonna take it because I don't think blocking does much. Or, sorry, this is the one I meant to say I wanted to draw. It's a loop! It's a loop! Reading Elbow Tier in between draft picks. Search of Salvation is almost a brick versus my deck, which is kind of funny. Especially since I don't have Grist or the other things in. Alright. Actually, I guess if I'm planning to just combo, I shouldn't cut a Samwise. I'll cut a Steel Seeker, I guess, in this matchup, because I don't think grinding matters that much. Okay, well, this hand's fucking fantastic, so... Well, not Mulligan. Opponent's going to 6. Yeah, if you have multiple foods, you just beat most things. Bant hammer. Those win. Alright. Surge of Salvation is a card that does protect all of their shit from this. Just kind of terrifying. Because it gives Indestructible, I believe, right? Time to put out the Sudden Shocks? I don't know, man. Gives Hexproof? Okay, sure. Okay. Sure. Guess we'll see if they have it. Okay, they do. So that means... Sure, I'm not gonna block. I think I'm just gonna take 11 and assume they don't have another hammer. I don't think I can really win if they have another hammer anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Okay. They don't have anything good. Alright. That, ooh, that's not good. So I need to... If I draw Daredevil, it's probably my best draw. Okay. Probably should just make a contract to block with now. Sure. There you go. I'm not gonna attack. We'll make them initiate some shit. The contracts are gonna be pretty big. It's not great either. Alright, any Daredevils? I think I don't want to use that yet. It's a good... Well, is that actually a good draw? I don't know. I want to extend the game, so I want to just sit here and protect myself. So I need to get a bunch of foods and kill all their shit. Did I shave a Daredevil? If I did, that's really wrong. I think. I don't think I did, but we'll check. No, I didn't. Alright. Say go. Maybe I did throw it again, yeah. Let's think. Wait, this is fine. We'll see what they get. Ginger Brute. Okay. Okay, well, this isn't great, but I guess we've gotten them to use everything, so. Alright. Daredevil one time? Daredevil would be the best draw. Oh, where there's the fucking Daredevil? Alright. We're gonna just chill and hope they don't draw anything good ever. I can probably kill all of their stuff very slowly, but this is like still a scary situation to be in, of course. Sure, I'll take 4, go to 2. It's fine. I think I should discard Samwise. I don't think the game's going to be about that this game. Okay. I should have maybe played that. I don't know. Okay. Any Daredevils in chat? Any Daredevils? No Daredevils ever? Okay. Really do not enjoy this situation very much. Fuck. That's bad. Alright, guess I have to pull the trigger on this shit now. Kill that one. Kill that one. Alright. Okay, that's good. Sago. Can't really do much. Okay, that does shut off the combo, unfortunately. But that's fine. The Hailwire Mite's gone, but I can always rebuy the Hailwire Mite to kill that. Which I might end up doing. So I can fetch a forest, which is kind of nice. Actually, I might just rebuy the fucking Hailwire Mite, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know. This is like kind of a hard game in a lot of ways. Maybe I should, actually I think casting that familiar was probably wrong as well, but whatever. See what happens. Get Overgrown Tomb out of my deck. Okay, come on, deck. I guess I have a bunch of... It's not a great draw, honestly, but... My constructs are really big. I think I can attack with one of them, probably. I want to force them into the abyss as quickly as possible. So I can attack with one, I think. Yeah, the problem is that it eats up too much of my mana. Like, making constructs was just better those other turns, I think. You know. Alright, next turn I can force them to block one of my constructs, I guess. He just drew that Saga, obviously. Okay. Let's force him to block. Sure. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was kind of stressful. They bricked off for a little bit, and I got fortunate to not die to Pure Steel Paladin off the top. Alright. We're 1-1 so far in this league. Wow. Bunch of believers for that match, huh? I really believed I was going to win that one. Yeah, I think you could have played that one better. But yeah, Surge doesn't work because the Cauldron Familiar doesn't actually target as well. It's also loss of life and not damage, but it doesn't actually target. So the way it was boarded, I didn't actually have like anything that really targeted your shit except for Force of Vigor, which is kind of funny. But I guess Surging and Force of Vigor is probably enough to make it worth it. Well, also, it's actually really hard for them not to be able to kill you in response as well with the... They can usually just re-combo. as well, is the other issue. This is fine. Jund. This person literally just plays random Jund decks. Okay. I just keep every 7 versus Jund and hope it works out. Just keep all 7s versus Jund or Rakdos and just assume it'll work out every time, chat. Okay. I think my least important card is actually Samwise here, so I actually hope they take that. And we have my most important card. I'm not going to say, because I hope they don't take it. Fuck, they figured it out. That is the most important card. Alright. It's not good. You get the food back, essentially, and I think having the second goose out here does mean do something meaningful. I was hoping they had just a one-lander, so I could theoretically get a free one. That's not good. Alright, guess we're gonna spend time building up food and doing nothing else. Wombo combo, indeed. Probably just gonna lose to some fucking Jund card right here. Honk indeed. Okay, sure. Foods. Foods for days. Yeah, this is the bad part of this deck. Shit like this. Maelstrom Pulse. What do you think they'll Maelstrom Pulse? My geese? Do I fucking care? Kind of, actually, but I don't know. I don't really have a better avenue. Oh, wait, no. Is Hardcasting this good? No, it doesn't seem like it, actually. I think it's way better for me to draw a cookbook and just, like, kill all of their shit immediately, right? Yeah. Oh, look at this wombo combo, chat. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? They made me discard Daredevil, but I can just get it back. Alright. Come on. Come on, deck. Controlling. Might be time to start cracking foods to gain 3 to try to fog them. Alright, they figured it out. This is probably a better use. Oops. Cancel. Create a food. There you go. Stable, sure. Alright, I'm gonna sack one food. Because I have plenty of food to kill all their shit anyways if I get to find the fucking cookbook. Alright. Guess it's time to just play it out now. I'm gonna sandbag the Blooming Marsh because of fucking Liliana. Don't think I can really win this game though if they draw anything good. Boseiju. They only discarded Boseiju, so that means their hand's loaded. Alright, well, now I don't have anything. Cookbook's not even a good draw anymore, so... I guess probably Finale is my best draw. Finale for one to get Asmo and play Cookbook. It's probably ideal. Alright, I'm gonna take 6 and try to kill the Liliana. Okay. Alright, I'm out of here. I just literally drew really not very good, but I think that's like kind of an issue versus John where that's just gonna happen a lot. I'm gonna cut these two, and Side and Revolark I think actually makes a lot of sense here. Lark's time to shine, indeed. Fuck Witch's Oven. It's so awful versus them. Because I didn't draw or play. Didn't even matter, you got fucking annihilated that game. By the way, Lamp Gain, thank you for the resub. I just saw it. You all want to be as cool as Lamp Gain and the other person who resubbed? Consider using a Twitch Prime sub here. Or even hitting that follow button. You know, everything's appreciated. Alright, I think this is going to be the last match for today. Probably be back... Well, I'm not sure. I'm gonna play some more Magic this week. Yeah, this is good. It's time for the oven to get in under safely their or the cookbook to get in under safely their discard. Then it might be time for fucking enormous constructs. Okay. Okay. You know what it's time for? It's time for whatchamacallit? Finale for Thingamajig. No, I just have it in there for science. I don't know, like, it's probably not good, but it's just science, you know? I'm gonna make the food main phase, then Saga. Alright, yes. There you go. Your turn, opponent. Whatchamacallit for finale for Thingamajig. Yeah. Ooh. It's probably better than playing anything else, honestly. Oh, no, another finale. Big sads. Oh well, it's fine. I shouldn't be allowed to activate if I can't pronounce it. Well, too bad. I'm breaking the rules. I'm breaking the rules because I'm certainly not saying that fucking name. Forensics. Okay. Pick up land or shoot my thing. Pick up land it is. So it's really hard to name with Pithing Needle. See what you mean. Do see what you mean. These are gonna be fucking enormous constructs. I tell you what. I tell you what. Two creature cards in my graveyard. We're getting ready for this Grist ult too. Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. What the hell is that word? Land fair? Okay, I've given up. I've given up. You've defeated me. Chalice on 0. Okay, that locks out my Asmos, I guess, but that's fine. Is it town in Wales? Right. Dyren. Take 2 Packers fan. Do you think Packers fan is a fan of the Green Bay Packers, chat? Right. Main phase. Should have left up double green, probably, but that's fine. We'll leave it. They might Boseiju me to try to get me off of the card I'm top decking, but... Look at that construct. It's so fucking enormous. Chat, do you think anyone's ever had a construct bigger than a Merit Mage wearing a Shadow Spear? Yeah, you could be a fan of, like, packing things up, like, that sort of packering. I don't know. With Thopter Sword? I think it's more likely that it happens with, like, Echo of Eons or some fucking nonsense like that, right? Though I guess Psy also works, yeah, sure. Whatever. This is a big construct. I think exciting in Chalice versus deck is probably a mistake. But who can say? Certainly think it's... I think it's a mistake for Jun to do this, probably, if I had to guess. Just trying to get close to Grist lethal as well. Getting pretty close. This is 16 damage if they have nothing. Probably have like a removal spell for this thing or whatever. Right, I knew about that actually. Okay, this. Chat, it's time to cast our 4/2s. And beat down. They really don't like Asmo, yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, Cauldron Familiar. Or I can probably just drain them out manually with the Carrion Feeder in my deck now. No! Alright, that's fine. Let's do that. Not a big deal, actually. They were going to target me. I should have let them actually target me, I guess. But this is why I also didn't minus my Grist. I thought something weird was happening. Answer was something weird was happening. Oh, target known? Sure. You got it. No! Yeah, I'm still gonna win. Look, P-Mega, you understand me too well. Boom. Oh no! Anyway. Exactly. Yeah, probably just call it. Leave it be. If they chalice me, so be it. I don't even think it's that big of a deal. Really not a big deal. Reluctant keep on the draw. I mean, there's a lot of ways this can go south, but I'm gonna keep. Ooh. Okay, that's more problematic, I suppose. Win for the believers. This is gonna make it a lot harder. It's the kid. I'm sorry. Like, didn't really expect them to leyline me in this game, but anyways, I'm trying to save the drum for the Steel Seeker. I think just all of the card filtration I can get my hands on is worth something. Armglyph? Sure. So I'm gonna grow on their side. This is very much going to be a cast all my creatures sort of game, I think. Of course. Kind of awkward to have to do it this way, but it's fine. Straw Boseiju. There's only one Boseiju in my deck. We did not plus. Use the hidden mode. Alright. Some 4/2s. I'm gonna disrespect them. I don't think they have shit. I think that they had almost anything, they would have just killed my thing and like attacked. Fuck, they have something? No. No! No! Fuck, I fell for their trapped. Alright, I guess I kinda got there. It's fine. I have another Samwise. That's why like I don't think it's a big deal. I guess if they plus this turn, it might be a bigger deal. I don't know. Like another creature that they didn't want to play. I kind of just don't like chilling in these situations. Okay, sure. Fine. One could go. I think it's worth it in that situation. I'm just like I honestly believe I'm in such bad shape there, but if you believe I'm not in bad shape, then sure. Exactly, yeah. That's how I felt about it. I'm fucked. This ley line's like crushing me this game, obviously. I hope I draw Finale for Grist so badly. I think that's my best draw. Ironically, that's really not very good here, but whatever. Well, we're not really sacrifice. We're like food. We're Samwise food. If you want to look at the deck. We went 3-2 in a league earlier, and we're 1-2 in... Am I 1-2? I'm 1-1, but I'm probably about to lose this game to Jund. Fuck, they drew a Spyro? It's so good here. Big sads. I'm basically dead now. The first version of this deck had 4 ovens, and I just don't think that's what you should be doing. I don't think you're actually an oven deck, but, you know, that's how it be. Alright, we got kind of mauled in that game, but that's okay. Alright, what are the final results? Lose, win, 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 lose, win, lose, 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 win, win, lose, 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 win, win, lose, win, lose. I don't know, this deck is probably okay. Well, P-drop, even worse than that was, like, I'm in that situation, but there's a Leyline of the Void out. Like, what am I gonna do? Fucking... I don't even think I can really draw out of it. Like, I think I was just kind of fucked, you know, and that's fine. Alright, chat, I think that's about going to do it for me. I'll be back either Thursday or Friday, maybe both.